Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Master JMT. We are here, and you're chilling out with Master JMT. I appreciate you being here. To my very, 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 very small audience, I appreciate you being here. You know what? That's what it's about, man. It's about the chosen few, man. That's what it's about, my friend. It's about the chosen few. Small audience, ain't nothing wrong with a small audience, man. Everybody wants a big, huge, everybody wants to be a big, huge YouTuber. Which I wouldn't mind having a larger audience, but I'm satisfied with my smaller audience. A wise man said one time in life that you have to be content with wherever you are in life. As I got older, I grasped that concept very well. Mm. You got to be able to grasp that concept and grasp it very well. Appreciate you being here. Oh, wow, look at that. Well, I'm a beard. Can't have that. Appreciate you being here. Chilling out with Master JMT. What I want to do is I want to develop this fighting style that you can take with you every day of your life. Because you never really know what's going to happen out there. As long as you are out there, you have the possibility that something could happen. Now, I would like for you to be on your P's and Q's and always know that there is a way out of certain situations. For example, not every court of law is going to see things your way. They're going to blame you, and they're going to try to get you a lot of time behind bars. So let's not make those mistakes of committing crimes, but you don't have to commit a crime. I realize that there's people in the system that have done absolutely nothing. And, so instead of, fighting is defusing the situation. Let's put them out on the ground before they're able to escalate the situation even more. Or fight is a fight, If someone's willing to do it straight up, which most people are not doing it straight up. Most people got a damn gun, Most people got a damn gun because they're afraid. That's what it is. They're walking around with guns because they're afraid. But everybody, I think everybody should know some form of martial arts or something like that. Let me read from the Chinese wisdom. Some pretty cool stuff in here. Chinese wisdom. This is something pretty cool here out of the book of Chinese wisdom. It says, we must be able to do, and the highest level of doing is creation. If we only know how to learn, but not how to do, it is not true education. Only with courage to act can we gain true knowledge. Yep. So you have to not only learn, but you have to take what you learned and apply it in the world. It's an action. So let's take action. So, you know, take action. Um, there was another passage in, what was that? Another passage in the Art of War where it basically says you attack when you know for sure by your experience that you're going to win the war, or that you're going to win the battle. It's like without a shadow of a doubt, you know that you're going to win. Why? Because there's certain methods that they undergo that lets them know without a shadow of a doubt when they begin the battle, they're going to win. Let me see if I find that in here. Um, the art of war then is governed by 5 constant factors to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtained in the field. Yeah, that was one of them. The 5 methods are moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, and method of discipline. Now, that's not the one I was thinking about, though. Let's see here. By method of discipline are to be understood the marshaling of an army in its prosper subdivisions, the graduations of ranks among officers that maintain the roads by which supplies may reach an army in control of military expenditure. No, that wasn't it. But that's pretty cool to know. These are the lane plans. So in lane plans, that's what I was talking about, when you know without a shadow of a doubt that the battle is yours, and that's when they attack. When they know that their enemy is weak, and then that's when they come in and they attack. Now, the first time I thought of that, it's like, oh, what a coward. Your enemy is weak. But if you think about it, what do people go around doing? They prey on the weak, right? You want to fight that guy because you know he's inexperienced. But a guy that you know is strong, has abundance of strength, you're thinking twice about fighting him. You see what I'm saying? But, and that's what we got going on in the world today. You're fighting people who you know that are not going to be able to last with you. But an enemy is an enemy, right? Correct? Now, on that basis, basis analysis, I will say this. If you're talking shit, right, you need to be strong, because the people that you're talking shit to, you may run into in real life. See, the internet is a problem because you can hide behind the internet. You can talk shit to somebody way in California and I'll do this, I'll do that. They're way in California. But the problem is, it's a small world. People are getting around these days. You may see the very people that you are talking shit to. And if you are a weak son of a bitch, you're going to have to face that strong son of a bitch who you've been talking shit to. This is what's happening in the world today. Okay? But I was trying to find that. On the way of finding that passage, we can learn about other things while we're trying to find that. Um, the general that hearkens to my counsel and acts upon it will conquer. Let such one be retained in command. The general that hearkens not to my counsel nor act upon it will suffer defeat. Let such one be dismissed. Wow. He speaks with such conviction. It's like anybody that follows my orders will win. You don't follow my orders, you be dismissed. Let's read that again. Wait a minute. Let's read that again because that's kind of important. This is the art of war, matter of fact. Laying plans, verse 14. The general that hearkens to my counsel and acts upon it will conquer. Let such one be retained in command. The general that hearkens not to my counsel nor act upon it will suffer defeat. Let such one be dismissed. Wow. He speaks with such conviction. He speaks with someone that knows what he's talking about. He's like, hey, look, I'm the one that's experienced, all right? Listen to me. Act on what I tell you to do, right? And you will be the winner. The ones that don't act on what I say, they will be dismissed. In the end, they will lose and they will be dismissed. You know, when we were coming up, they would say, oh man, respect your elders. They know more than you do. They've got experience. So your experience, you know, it's like, well, my experience tells me that if you haven't been doing it every day, if you haven't been training every day, which they have not been training every day, like I have, not me in general, if someone was speaking as if they were this general. And so it's almost like they have the common knowledge that they know where the enemy is. They know what their skills are, and their skills are next to nothing. So follow this way. Follow this way, and we will be victorious. You don't follow this way, you will not be victorious. It's almost like he's saying, okay, we're going to give the ones that will not follow that way, we're going to give the opportunity to disobey, you know. But we're going to look back and see how they're not going to be victorious. The ones that do what I say will be victorious. And we're going to get to see that. And then the outcome of that, when we see them fail, they will be what? They will be dismissed. Wow. This is pretty deep. The art of war is really, really deep. It's like, well, wait a minute. Maybe you're interpreting that wrong. Okay, well, I'd like to hear your interpretation. I'd like to hear other people's interpretation. You know, mine might be, you know, wild and out there. Maybe that's not what the general was expressing, but I seem to think that he was saying that. But that's not the one that I was looking for. Hang on for a second. This is says in bold black letters under the 17th verse in laying plans. It says all warfare is based on deception. So, right, all warfare is based on deception. I mean, you can't really call them up and say, hey, I'm coming down there to get you right now. I'm coming to attack you right now. Okay, come on, bring your ass. Okay, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's do it. Boom. And then that's not how it happens. So it's warfare is based on deception. If it wasn't off deception, it happened just like that. Hey, buddy, I'm coming down there to burn your house and put some of y'all in prison and take your land. Okay, we ready for you. All right, I'm coming right now. Okay. That's not what it's like. So all warfare is based off deception. Let's go to the 18th verse. Hence, when able to attack, we must seem unable. Wow. So when able to attack, we must seem unable. So when we're able to attack, we have to act as if we're not able to attack. All right. When using our forces, we must seem inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe that we are far away. When we are far away, we must make him believe we are near. Wow. That is something. So let's just use it in modern day today, right? Internet, mad dogs just talking shit. Mad shit, right? So let's say this guy's in California, right? He thinks I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. We get on the internet, we're talking shit. Hey, I'm in California. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know I'm in California. He's talking that mad shit, right? And because the only reason he's talking that shit because he thinks I'm way in Missouri or way on the other side of the world. So he's slick with his mouth, yakety yak yak yak. Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll take your girl, I'll fuck your mother, and I'll kill you, motherfucker. Just meet me wherever. Don't let him know you're in California. You're in California. Tell him, hey man, you know what? I would kick your ass, but I'm way in New York right now. Oh yeah. You know where he's at. Would he be talking all that shit to you if he saw you there in California? He'd probably shit himself if he looked up and saw you were in his presence, right? So this is exactly the same thing. Let me read it again for you. Hence, when able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must seem inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe that we are far away. When we are far away, we must make him believe that we are near. Right? So, yeah. Hell of a life that we have to live, right? Just trying to survive or whatever. But, you know, the shit talking, man, I must say it has affected me. You know, just watching it all go down the way that it is. It's just enough to make your skin curdle, enough to make your skin crawl. You know. Well, you're chilling with Master JMT. I appreciate you being here with me. I really do. And it's not really about, don't get me wrong, who wouldn't want a broad audience? But it's not really about the broad audience. It's about the chosen few, the small audience. Small audience, I can probably care for better than a broad audience. Because you can say, oh, I was here when it was very, very small audience. Cool. If it never grows into anything, I am content. Believe me, I am. Join me again for more Master JMT.